All right, we're here. We're live. It is 9:30 Pacific time, and it's February 5th, and we are back. We have been doing so much planning, Lily and I, for this new next 2.0, 3.0, I don't know, whatever number we're on, version of Her Power in Croatia. This year we're calling it Heart Energy, and we want to talk a lot about that today and just yeah, what's on our hearts and what's bringing us into this retreat this year, what it is that we envision, and how that planning process is going, because we're knee deep in that right now. But before we do that, let's take a few moments. We'll ground and we'll center, and we'll just bring ourselves fully into this present moment together. So if you will, please close your eyes. Sit up nice and straight in your chair, not uncomfortably straight like a soldier, just nice and lightly. I'm going to say lightly straight like a yoga instructor, just feeling your body, feeling your seat connected to your chair, feeling your feet connected to the floor. Take a nice deep breath in. Release it slowly through your mouth, blowing it out. And another deep breath in. Again, just release it nice and easy. As you breathe, notice your chest rising and falling with each of your breaths. Allow your heart center to open. Feel that opening however it registers for you. Maybe it's a feeling of expansiveness. Maybe it's a spiral. Starts at the center of your chest, swirls outward. Maybe it's waves crashing. Maybe it's a nice, beautiful color, soft pink or lovely teal green. Whatever that feeling is, let it flow through you, moving from your heart space through your arms and your legs and your torso, up into your head, opening every part of you to this present moment. Then take your arms and wrap them around your shoulders and just give yourself a nice, tight squeeze, big hug. Out loud, Tell yourself, I love you. As you're ready, release that hug. Gently come back into the space, into this moment together. Open your eyes whenever you feel ready.
Thank you. I feel better.
We're here, we're alive. It's sunny today. It was raining all day yesterday. I like the sun back.
Oh, it was raining there. Okay. It was snowing
Yeah, it
here.
was poured down rain all day. We got something like almost 3 inches of rain
Wow.
yesterday, just yesterday. A ton of rain.
Well, we got so much snow that they called off my husband's work, so he's been home
Oh,
pacing,
wow.
the cage and then trying to get me to go out with him on excursions because he's free and I'm working.
You're
So,
like, no, I gotta work.
yeah.
Got things to do.
And I'm working and Callie's working on this beautiful experience that we're creating for all of us in Croatia on September 22nd through October 1st. And we were wondering, oh, what should we talk about today? And I said, well, let's talk about our why. Why are we why are we doing all this work, all this planning, crying all these tears over this experience that we want to bring to other people? So, Callie, can you share with us your why for why a retreat? Why do you want to offer a retreat for women?
Why do we want to do this thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, actually, I suppose from the outside, maybe it looks like retreat is, hosting a retreat is just loads of fun, and it's jetting off to this beautiful part of the world and enjoying the sea and the sun, and it is all of those things. Um, but this is my third year planning a retreat, and I can tell you, while I look forward to that experience immensely, and I can't wait for it to happen. It's a lot of work to make it happen on so many different levels. And so we're knee deep in that right now with creating the most amazing retreat experience we can for those women who are going to step into this calling this year. And it's going to be absolutely incredible. I'm so excited about it. But yeah, my why, yeah, that takes us back to 2022. I was in Croatia at that time, and it was my third time in Croatia, and the first time that I spent several weeks there, and I was there with my daughter. And um, I'd been thinking about my connection with Croatia for a while by that point because I first encountered Croatia in 2018, but I still didn't have this understanding yet of why. Why do I feel so connected to this place? Why does it keep drawing me and calling me back? And why am I here yet again? Um, and those questions kind of rolling around in my mind, and I know this sounds crazy, and no, I'm not schizophrenic, but I had this sense of this powerful voice that literally just spoke to me in this moment. I was out on a quad with my daughter at that moment. It was this beautiful, it was just very feeling moment, and it was, you will be a spiritual force in Europe. What?
Who, me?
It was insane. It really, I mean, in the moment, it was just like, uh, I would, I don't even know what to do with that. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't even know who's talking or why, but they know it's not me because this is crazy. Yeah, no, I mean, it sounds crazy to me.
It doesn't sound crazy to me because I've gotten some, spiritual thought, what do you call them? Downloads or
Downloads, yeah.
guidance from my spirit team and it sounds supernatural to me. Supernatural.
Supernatural. I agree. I mean, I agree. Yes. That's the thing. If we are listening and we are open, yes, spirit does want to talk to us. And yes, we all have big callings, but it's really, being in that space where you can have that kind of download come through. And that leads me to my other point, which is Croatia is that place. It is for me, and I know it is for many other people. And I know now, after more process, after that initial, you're going to be a spiritual force, that's exactly what it is that I am doing as a spiritual force in that place, is bringing other people there to have their own deep heart opening, heart experience where they get some profound shift, some new profound awareness. It happens to me literally every time I'm there, whether it's a voice or not, because it doesn't always come to me that way. I am clairaudient, but I'm also clairsentient, and sometimes it's more of a feeling. So the spirit can speak to us in different ways, but that's my why. I pretty shortly after having that revelation, realized that I needed to bring people there, that was what I was called to do. And so I got on board with it. And I'm one of those people that's like, okay, let's do it. We're going to do it now. We're going to do it. And so I had people there in 2023. I mean, just, a year later, I came back off that trip and was like, yes, we're going to plan a retreat. We're going to bring people here. And so it's grown from there. And how about you, Lily? I mean, you came into the picture with me last year. So, tell us about that and, what got you excited about joining and partnering with me and doing this crazy thing.
Well, I had a beautiful vision in 2019 to create intentional community and retreat space for people to come and heal. I was doing QHHT and at the time, and I had this knowing that I have to create community because we're not meant to be living in separate houses and little boxes with especially moms raising up kids all by themselves. And so my vision for intentional community has been here as a kind of like a dream in the back of my mind. And then COVID hit. I had bought land. I was ready to create this beautiful retreat space. And then COVID hit, and thank God we pivoted at that time to so it's just been in the back of my mind. And so when I met you in a coaching session that we were doing, and you shared that you were hosting a retreat in Croatia, Croatia, what do I know about Croatia? That it sounds super exotic, and I know nothing about it. I don't even know where it was at, but I was like, oh my God, I want to go to Croatia, whatever that is, because she's telling me about this magical place. And so, sight unseen, I've never been to Croatia, but I hopped on your bandwagon and so did, two other coaches. And so, we created this retreat last year. And when I got there, it just the energy that it's hard to describe, but I could feel my energy raise, and it just it felt like I was floating the whole entire time. And the image in my mind is that I'd wake up and just want to go skipping, and I would go skipping. I'm 59, by the way. And you just see these people on the island are seeing this 59-year-old woman skipping down to the water every morning, hopping out of bed, just going into the water because I could, and it's gorgeous. And everything you told me about Croatia was true, and it was safe. And for me, that's a huge thing because psychological safety is what I've been working on for the past 20 years after leaving home. And so Croatia feels super safe. It's built on this limestone, and it's like the big bad wolf. He can't come in and blow down a stone structure. And just all the hearts when we got there. There's just hearts everywhere. It's very organically shaped. And yeah, so so it just made me want to go back. And like you said, when you got that auditory download of, oh, I'm going to be a spiritual force. When I was there, I'm like, I have to own a piece of this paradise. And, through a series of coincidences, I do own a piece of that now. And so it's like it got under my skin, into my heart, and it just called me in. And so it reminds me of Greece, it reminds me of Italy, it reminds me of all the best, Hawaii a little bit because it's an island, and well, there's a lot of islands there. So yeah, that's my why. My why is that I want to go back there, and then I want to have other people come with me because that's just how I am. I don't want to play alone. I want to have as many people, as many beautiful creators that want to go recharge and get renewed and have this beautiful experience that we're creating, to be able to go back into your daily life like we're doing right now, and do your work with joy, knowing that we're living for this greater purpose of connecting to each other and connecting like-minded women in a beautiful tribe and community.
Yeah, yeah, I think that brings us into that space of, who are we inviting on this adventure? Who, do we envision this is for? And I think what we've both come to realize is, there's a lot of women out there that are like us in a sense, that have this huge calling. And I know there are people in our Her Power group on Facebook, and beyond that, that there's just this sense of there's something more. And maybe you're already in that process, and at some level, and at the same time you're realizing I'm here and I need to be here, or I want to be here. And there, that's what I envision is women who want to come into their next level, and really experience, like Lili did, that heart energy, because that's really what it is in Croatia. Marie Diamond, some of you might be familiar with, she is very well known feng shui expert in Europe, and she has said that Croatia is the heart center of Europe. And if we think of the chakra system, it's the heart. And that's why it feels so safe. That's what Lili is talking about. And it's also why these deeper messages can get through to us in that place. And even people who are not spiritual feel it. Croatia is incredibly addictive, and now I know this is why, because who's not addicted to heart energy? What is every song out there is about love. Well, I mean, Croatia is literally just oozing it, and it is love that lifts us higher, and that brings us to that next level within ourselves and what we have to give in the world. So that's the vision. We realize we want to bring other light workers out there. We want to bring other difference makers out there, because there's a deeper level, there's more, there's something else. And if you're feeling the calling to come on this trip, it is because Spirit wants to give you something new, speak something powerful into you. So I hope that will be something that you think about, that you feel about, that you play around with, and see, because if you're meant to come, you're gonna feel like there's a calling, and I don't know why, but I feel like I need to go to Croatia with Lili and Kali. And you do, there's something waiting for you there.
Absolutely. And what it is, we don't know, but we do know that if you come with us, you will transform at a very deep level. And this retreat is designed to just bring you present to your own power, your own authority, your own certainty, the knowing that life has your back, you're on the right path. And we all need to take some time to ourselves, in the company being held, with the intention of being able to renew and reinvent and recharge, and remember that you can create a life you love, and you can have a business that generates a profitable income, and you can just live your life and enjoy it and be present to every moment. And that's kind of what the retreat allows you to do, is like practice being present to the possibilities that are all around you all the time.
Yeah. And our role in this is to create a container for you, to provide the space, the environment, and the activities that are going to help bring out what's already inside of you. It's not something we have to give you, it's something that you already have that we want to help you unlock.
Absolutely. And so we hope that you will join us, and we're going to be going we have Her Power Connections, which is an actual entrepreneurial networking event that we're hosting on the second Wednesday of every month. So we hope you'll join us for that, and come back and just tell us a little bit about your story, about your why, and why would Croatia be a great opportunity for you to recharge and renew. We'd love to hear that. Why are you interested in a retreat at all? And what do you want to see in a retreat? We want to hear from you and make this the most amazing experience that you could ever imagine.
Yes, yes. And I think let's leave it there. We
Yeah.
will put more out onto the group about how to get involved with the networking session. And we hope you'll join us and share about what you do. And we can all support each other in bringing this new energy into the world.
Yay.
We're all on the same team. Yeah. So thank you so much, and we will see you next week.
Bye.
Bye for now.